know what I mean? It's always a good feeling going to a theater to see an MCU movie. It's always a good feeling. Walking into that motherfucker, you got your head held high, and then you sit down, you know what I mean? And you just enjoy what they have to offer. You know what I mean? It's an extended sermon from the Church of Marvel. They carefully construct the sermon for everybody, and you sit down in attendance, and you hear the good word.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much what it is. That's the best description you'll ever hear of a Marvel movie, an MCU movie. Boom, there it is.
That is the best. You ain't never lie. Oh my gosh.
So as usual, we're going to keep it spoiler free in the beginning. Now, what I really enjoyed with this movie is everything that is set up. And I'm going to keep it vague in the beginning. This movie sets up a lot. And once again, you're dealing with characters that not a lot of people know about, even me. I'm a little foggy when it comes to the Eternals. I know bits and pieces, little nuggets here and there. You know, of course, they change stuff as they do with the movies based on the comics. You know what I mean? When it comes to, like, you know, the whole Thanos thing and Deviants and Celestials and all that, some things have changed. So because there's a lot to set up, and it makes things easier. And things don't always have to be one-to-one. Now, it did a great job of showing these motherfuckers, making you give a fuck about these motherfuckers. And this is almost like some Avengers shit, because you introducing a whole new band of characters. Everybody in this movie is brand new.
And the
you haven't seen them before.
The only difference is, to me, you were introducing these people as a family.
Yeah.
From the start.
Yeah. You got the setup in the beginning. It showed them bonding, and every now and then it went back to establish stuff. You know what they did, and now, like, you know, some time jumps and all that, and to show their journey for thousands of years. You know what I mean? For thousands of fucking years. And I really enjoyed that. And another way to describe this movie is the best Game of Thrones reunion we've seen.
Seeing Rob, seeing John.
The chick name is Cersei.
So,
and you got the composer from Game of Thrones to come back in this motherfucker, and it's like, yeah, I know season 8 was, you know what I mean? I know. Let's do this right here. Let's get this Marvel money.
And that's where that was the turnaround point for me, because I hate to make it about Game of Thrones for a few seconds, but after watching Game of Thrones, being a Game of Thrones junkie, for everybody in the theater to see Rob again, to see Rob Stark, and to see John Stark, and they're just like regular people, not regular people, but you get what I'm saying? It was beautiful. And to see them in this movie, and to see Rob Stark, I'm going to continue to call him Rob Stark. What was his name in the movie? It's
Rob Stark.
Rob Stark. His character, the way that I was driven, and the way that I felt like I could really love this character in the beginning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I really fuck with it because he's strong as shit.
Because and they have a way of showcasing these fucking powers, man. And everybody was different. Everyone got their own unique power. Yo, it's just like I really enjoyed how they fucking did that, man. The dude that was fucking boxing motherfuckers like this and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, and he was giving it to him, and they were doing some Marvel's Capcom crossover attacks and all that shit. They was letting motherfuckers have it throughout the fucking, you know what I mean? From all the way back
really
up till now. Like,
was that Wong's brother? And this is not. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to sound like that guy. But the one Eternal, what was his name? I forgot his name. But the one Eternal, the guy that was like the boxer.
Yeah, the boy that was giving him the hands.
He looked like Wong.
He did.
He looked like Wong's blood brother, whether younger or older. He looked just like Wong.
I kind of wish it was related because they both badasses through generations.
Yeah, oh my god,
that'd have been dope. And then Wong could have said, "Yeah, my brother's an Eternal. What's up?" You know what I mean? I would have said, yeah, your whole bloodline is crazy. Your whole bloodline crazy. But no. Like, he was just a badass motherfucker. And then you got Angelina Jolie looking bad as fuck in the movie. And I'm glad to see her back in this capacity. You know what I mean? Lara Croft herself looking bad as fuck. Like, every time she was on screen, I'm like, damn, girl. Every time some high was on screen, I'm like, damn, girl.
She was,
you know what I mean? Like, gorgeous. They just look good. Angelina Jolie look good. And her fucking combat was crazy. She sitting there sliding, spinning, and fucking motherfuckers up. That shit was dope.
And that really drove. Seeing this shit in IMAX, seeing a beautiful Angelina Jolie go back to the beauty that she was in Lara Croft, and to see the hand-to-hand combat that she was involved with. When I tell you, I will, and I don't mean to dive into this, but I will no longer be accepting phone calls, text messages, or internet browser openings from anyone that gives me a review before I go see the movie.
Okay,
I am shit-faced.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Because I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm fucking tired of that. Like, some reviews come out and either down the movie, whatever like that, and then some people base their whole thing on the movie, like, oh, what they say, I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. Like, come on, man. Like, what? It's 2021 now. Y'all doing that shit? Like, what's going on? Go see the goddamn movie. Judge for yourself. Now, if you go see it and you don't like it, then okay, at least you saw it. But don't go based off a fucking review. You know what I mean? Not even the shit that I say. Like, okay, you can take my word for how I like the movie, but still go see the shit anyway.
It's either take somebody's word or respect somebody's opinion, but still have your own peace of mind.
Just go see the motherfucking movie. Just go see it. All I know is seeing Angelina Jolie in IMAX laser quality was crazy.
Rob Stark, Jon Snow, Angelina Jolie at her best, Paperboy.
Mm-hmm.
Paperboy. Salma Hayek. The characters in this movie, the lineup,
crazy. And it's like, You bought it as a team because, like, you know what I mean, there's friction and all that, and you see them butt heads and then come together and just, like, showcase their power, and the powers are crazy. The powers look like, it's something about the way they did the Eternals, like, powers, like that outline and that golden, I don't even know what to call it, but that golden dope shit, that's what I'm gonna call it, that golden dope shit. You know what I mean? Just showcasing that, and it surrounded them and them beating motherfuckers the fuck up. I'm like, yo, that shit was crazy. That shit was wild.
Them deviants were wild.
Yeah, the deviants was fucking crazy.
Shit.
The deviants and people, you know, they ask like, well, why didn't help with Thanos? Whatever they tell you in the movie. You know what I mean? And there's reasons why in the movie. If you go see it, then you're like, okay, well, you know, now I get it. But you know, there's always gonna be questions or whatever like that. But I like how they fucking introduced this team, set shit up, and gave you dope shit to be excited about. Because, and I know some people probably was, it's a CGI fest. Yeah, the Eternals, of course. You think you do that shit in real life? It's CGI. Just get used to the shit. But whatever. But like the way they showcased that and the shit that was happening on screen got me so fucking excited, and it was just a good time being in that theater, seeing that shit, and just I don't know, man. I like you can call me easy to please, whatever like that. But I had a good fucking time in this movie. I had a good fucking time in this fucking movie.
What did I say once we left? What did I say, nigga? I said we don't call it easy to please. We don't call it loving everything. At the end of the day, maybe we're a group of people in a group that goes to the movie theater to enjoy the movie, not to try to pick it apart. We don't always go there for that. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not picking shit apart. I'm enjoying it.
All I know is it's a good time to be a comic book lover. It's a good time to be a nerd, whatever you want to call it. It's a good time for us motherfuckers, yo. Because we seeing shit on screen that we never thought would be possible. Seeing these motherfuckers fly and do their thing like that, it's like, goddamn, it looks spectacular. Now, there's things I want to go into, but, you know, we got to keep it spoiler-free in the beginning. But to wrap this section up, I'm just going to say I had a great fucking time. This was a dope fucking movie, and I fucking loved it. Closing thoughts before we get into spoilers?
The only thing that I wanted to see more of, but still didn't take away from my love of the movie, was I didn't see as many deviants as I wanted to throughout the whole movie.
Okay.
But they came at the right time, so I shut my fucking mouth towards the end.
Okay.
Because the movie placed everything in the correct form, which is why I'm telling you again, the reviews almost led me in the wrong direction, nigga. But as I watched the movie, I was literally sitting there enjoying it. I forgot to eat my pretzel bites.
I still got mine over there because I didn't even fucking open the shit. Don't look at it. So with that being said, end of the spoiler free part. 3, 2, 1. Now check this shit out. The way they set things up, man. The way they set things up. And then when you find out what's going on, because like there's more to it. Like Salma Hayek is talking to the big motherfucker. He talking about Celestials and all that. He's like, don't intervene, getting too hype. You know what I mean? Like do this and you know what I mean? Don't grow too attached to these people. And in the back of your mind, like, what's going on? What's going on? Why don't you want to get attached? And then you find out the reason why. You're like, oh shit. To the point where she had to change her heart because, like, you know what I mean? They're Eternals. They've been alive forever. You know what I mean? Of course, they're going to grow attached to these people the longer they live with them. And she was one of the motherfuckers that got attached. Because she's like, yeah, I was told this, but I've been with them this long. I've seen them rise and fall, laugh and love and all that. And she grew empathetic, which you will do. Because you'll start absorbing traits of humanity. You'll start absorbing traits of humanity. How long she been alive? Like, of course. And then you find out that it's a whole flim flam, and these motherfuckers are created, and they're the only reason that why they're here is to get that population up so motherfuckers can feed.
For devil's purpose.
They got that bib on like time to eat.
Come on, make more of them.
That's the reason. When they find that out, it's called the fucking emergence.
And you can't tell me that part that shit stirred my brain up. It made me love that movie way more.
Yo.
When they realized this is why I was created, and my home that I thought that I came from isn't really my home.
Like you find out that's like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
That shit is actually crazy. And then it's like you just expect them to go along with it. You drop that shit on like, oh yeah, you were created, by the way. And you here so that we can eat. And other words can be created. Now I get it. It's like the death of this planet is gonna spawn life in other, like, I mean, if that's the cycle, that's the natural order. It has to happen. These motherfuckers gotta eventually die so that other galaxies, other life can be created. Now you get it in the grand scheme of things, but still, you're like, yo, so I'm supposed to lay down and die? So like, no. You just go quietly into the night. Now fuck that. So to hear that, they're like, okay, we gotta stop this shit. Like, we have to stop it. Like, this shit is wild.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is actually fucking wild. Now the crazy thing is, the reason why this motherfucker was prohibiting them from interfering in certain affairs was so that, you know, things could happen naturally and you know, the planet could populate, whatever like that.
Right, he could not have any disruptions in his fuel.
But unfortunately, Thanos disrupted that and delayed it, so you know that motherfucker was probably mad. Mm-hmm. He probably thought about like, damn, I should have had them intervene. Like, this is some bullshit. Looking at his time like, god damn, fuck my schedule up.
I should have been here by now, but this bald head.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucked up the whole plan. So that delayed it. But now, unfortunately, we getting up to that point where it's almost time for it. It's almost here. 7 days on some ring shit. 7 fucking days.
7 days.
And they go here. They find the dead, and it's like a mystery. Like, what the fuck is going on? You think it's the deviants, because deviants show up on some brolic shit. Like, yo, what's up? And he's healing and all that. They never seen that. So they're like, yo, what the hell's going on?
Right. And Rob Stark said it right there, and then he said, I've never seen it before. And everyone's like, okay, only person that can do this. Blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, he looked guilty from the start. I don't know if you caught it. Rob Stark looked fucking guilty in London.
I mean, he didn't look guilty. Like, he was saying, he was saying stuff like oh, you I'm not the person you think I am, stuff like that. Like, he was saying it. He wasn't looking guilty. He was saying the shit.
No, that was towards the end. I'm talking about in London, and then when he found Salma Hayek's body, the nigga was showing signs that he was a fucked up person. It's like when you ask me, if I took the last gallon, or, poured the last thing of milk in the cereal, and I'm saying no, but you know it's just me and you in the fucking crib. I mean,
because you got the milk mustache. That's not a mystery. I know you did it. That's a whole different story. Anyway, so yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't pick up on that. I didn't pick up on it until, like, they went to the flashback and you saw what he did. I'm like, oh, this bitch made motherfucker. And it's like, what I like, not to jump all over the place, but, you know what I mean? There was a lot of DC references in this motherfucker, yo. Calling nigga Superman, which I did when I saw the trailer. Called him Clark. I'm like, okay, so we about to get to that crossover, ain't we? Cause y'all pretty much said it. Like, you know what I mean? They said Batman and all that. I'm like, okay. So y'all tipping a nod to DC. Okay. Can we get that crossover? Can we get it? Cause y'all laying the foundation for it.
That'd be too much.
I mean, listen, they if they acknowledge it, then we getting there.
What you say?
We are getting there. I mean, the chick was pretty much the Flash anyway, so we getting there, yo. We are getting there. They like at the table, you know what I mean, reading the Star Wars book and all that shit. Like, yeah.
They were mixing a lot of shit in there.
Although, you know, Star Wars is under the umbrella with you know, Disney, Marvel, all that. So yeah, I mean, but still, it was dope to see it. It was really dope to see that.
The movie itself was highly enjoyed by me based off of the fact that I had people try to tell me that the movie wasn't worth seeing. So as I sat in the seat and I watched the beginning of the movie, the middle, and the end, this was a good-ass movie. And people can say things like, oh, how could you like this? How could you like that? At the end of the day, this was a movie that also showed you what Marvel will be giving you in the future. Yeah. You cannot get mad at that.
I can see people being divisive on this because they might have wanted more.
What's the what? The what?
But I enjoyed it for multiple reasons. The action on screen was legendary. Like, Even like everyone had unique powers. Even the dude like zipping around and flying and beams out the eyes. I'm like, yo, that's really some Man of Steel shit. Like that, like it looked good. The fighting looked good and everything. And the most important part is they're setting things up. They are setting things up. You can't discount that. You cannot discount that. I mean, you got betrayal, you got action, and listen, when that motherfucker like stabbed the bad chick,
Man.
Cersei. First of all, Cersei bad as fuck. Like
Beautiful.
Jesus Christ. Like every time she was on screen, I didn't even know what the hell was going on because I was just staring and drooling and all that.
What's
He had to tell me to stop a couple times. What?
What's on Instagram?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will be following Gemma though. Anyway, like when she got stabbed and the motherfucker thought she, you know, thought she got like, yeah, my bad, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in love with him and this is how it's gotta be. It is what it is. And she doing illusions. My man had the running Superman punch.
Druid? Was it Druid?
He ran and said, bop. I said, God damn. When you saw her head do this shit,
That's what
fucking happened. When you saw that shit happen, I said, God damn. She got folded.
That whole scenario where the nigga was emerging.
Yeah.
And they had nothing else to do but to band together.
That's all they could do. It.
Paperboy showed his ass.
Paperboy did, but other chick, yo, she was
with the speed.
She was whooping his ass, yo. She was whooping his ass. Like that was a legendary ass whooping just right there. But Paperboy did his thing.
He did.
He did his thing. Like he was holding them down solo. I'm like, okay, do your thing, homie. Do your thing.
You heard what he said, right? He said I've been waiting years.
I've been waiting years to whoop your ass. What's up? What's up?
That's talking about holding a fucking grip.
Like it's just dope, man. It was dope. Like seeing them come together and seeing how powerful she had. Like she was even powerful enough to make this motherfucker human. I'm like, you know how powerful you gotta be to fucking make somebody human? They weren't even really alive. They were created. They weren't even really alive, but
now she's human.
And because like, I mean, imagine living as a kid for thousands and thousands.
Right.
Like that shit sucks, man. That shit sucks. Like, because when they were in the bar at the beginning, she had to project like make an illusion of her as an older woman just to, you know what I mean, just to have fun. Like that shit sucks. So even though she kind of fucked up and you know, did some dumb shit, like, you know, I get it. They're still a family at the end of the day. Even Icarus, kind of poetic the way he went out because of his name. I mean, it's Icarus. So he went out exactly how he was supposed to.
And I kind of I still wasn't mad at him. He was just a soldier staying on path to the mission.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? And imagine things from his perspective. Like, all these fucking years, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, he left so that he wouldn't, you know, say too much because he was in love with the chick and he would have ended up telling her and fucked everything up. So he rolled out because of that. Imagine you finally come back and the reason why you know what I mean, your boss said, oh yeah, now fuck all that. Like, nah, we gonna cancel that. Nah, the merging shit, nah, it's not happening no more. So that means you wasted your time. You're like, wait, what? Come here for a second. Look at that right down there. Look at that. Oops.
Yup.
It's like, you know what I mean? It was fucked up, but you get it. Like, he's like, did I waste my time all these years? Like, you know what I mean? What did I do this for?
Right, I was a lawyer.
What did I do this for? Like, no, if that's the game plan, we gonna do that. Fuck all the bullshit. Like, this merge is gonna happen.
Right.
By any means necessary. Like, so, you know, I get it. It's fucked up, but...
Struggle Ultron was trying to emerge. That nigga was coming, he was this close.
Like, his middle finger was coming up out of that girl. Like, hey, bitch, don't y'all do it. Don't you do it. Let me do this.
So he said, get your ass.
Get your ass back down there. Get your ass back. Like, God damn it.
Who taught you this?
He froze his middle finger still up like this.
Icarus was like, mother.
Like, God damn, where's son at? Like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit.
So, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get why he did it. Like, you know, it was poetic the way he went out. And these are some strong motherfuckers, yo. The comedy landed for me. The comedy was funny. Like, the whole theater was erupting. with laughter and applause and all that. That's how you can tell what a good movie is. If everybody's in the same accord, start laughing and cheering and all that shit.
The dude that could shoot powers out of his hands, he was my favorite.
Yo, he was on some crazy, like, I mean, I call him Goku, because I mean he was doing some Kamehamehas, you know what I'm saying? Because he was shooting them like this, you know what I'm saying? So he was on point. That run of Superman punch got a round of applause from the whole theater, because we was all like yeah, do that shit, and he did it. And you saw him running from like a mile away, and he folded that motherfucker. That shit was dope.
Isn't it amazing how Druid could actually... He had a chance to change the world years ago. He had a chance to do it.
That's a crazy fucking power, though.
That's a crazy power.
Just controlling minds like that, and not just one or two. You can do as many as you want. As many, like he was gonna like do the whole world, like, but he didn't. Like he could have. But he held back, and he, like, everybody was vital. That's the main thing. Like, they came together, and if they weren't all there, that shit wouldn't have worked.
True.
Like, it would, and it was sometimes where I thought this plane would fail. I'm like, these motherfuckers about to die. Like, it wasn't even like confirmed that they could fucking do this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just an enjoyable movie. And then you got Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård. Hopefully I said his last name right.
As the master deviant.
I don't want him to fuck me up. But you got him, you know, he's the OG deviant who can talk and communicate and manipulate and all that shit. He's sitting and fuck with people with the voice. Like, yeah, y'all bitch brain motherfuckers, y'all fuck my peoples up. Yep. Fuck this shit. So y'all getting got. All you bitch brain niggas getting got. Fuck this.
I love how he did the voiceover joint inside the cave to Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
He was acting like the monster from Shang-Chi. Oh. It's me.
Just give me your hand. Give me your hand. Yeah. Remember?
You know, like, yo, her final fight against him in that cave.
They just like, I'm glad she got a moment, man. It's just good seeing her on screen. Like, and the fact that you know they're still alive, you can see more. Like, I enjoy seeing Angelina Jolie on screen. You know, it's been a while. She bad as fuck. It's just good seeing her back. It's good seeing her back.
Her is so high.
And then you got Thanos' brother showing up, like, hey, what's up, man? We gonna do this or what, baby? Hey, you know what I mean? I'm an Eternal too, so, what's good?
Yep.
He just show up, you know what I mean? We doing this or what? You got a little homie, Patton Oswalt, I'm gonna call him. He's like,
introducing the fuck out of him.
Big homie right there. He show up like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? We gonna get it popping? What's up?
He just... How do I put it? Aaron, right? I want to say his name wrong.
Then just say Thanos' brother.
Thanos' brother. I don't want to say it wrong, but I'm happy that he appeared, and then
you got the second post-credit scene.
Say it. Please
Like he's looking at the shit. You know what I mean? He's like like he opens it, and then you see the sword. You're like, well, who this? And then you hear a voice in the background.
You ain't ready for this shit, son?
Yeah, I don't think you're ready, B. I don't think you're ready, son. You're like, who that? You see Blade with a do-rag. I don't think you're ready, son. You ain't ready for that shit, B?
That had to be Blade.
That's Blade.
That was Blade.
Mahershala Ali.
That was his voice.
Mahershala Ali. He
said, are you sure you're ready for that?
Just pretty much saying, like, yeah, you ain't ready for this shit, yo. Are you prepared to do this shit, son? Direct quote, that's what he said. You ready, son? I don't know if he's ready. But hearing Blade means we about to see this motherfucker. Hearing his voice means this nigga might be in Morbius.
In Morbius.
I say Mobius, different character. But you know what I mean, we might see him in the post-credit scene in Morbius.
But I also thought that voice could have been Kang the Conqueror. But
no, different voice.
Different voice.
Completely different voice.
And I'm pretty sure that Morbius is probably sitting back looking like, oh fuck, come on now, like pissed off.
I mean, like it depends on how it goes. Like it's not set that he's gonna be violent. Like they're not gonna be butting heads. Like who knows? Who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go? But just hearing his voice means there's a good chance that we might see this motherfucker. We getting there, yo. We getting there. And the main thing is what this shit set up. Cause it's set up a lot. This is a springboard for like so many fucking things. So many things.
The last scene before the credits roll when Big Man grabs...
Yeah, he pretty much joinked them. It's like, you think you can do this to me?
Yep.
You stop my shit? Get the fuck over here. Yeet. Yo, he ripped them off of Earth.
Yeah.
Get your ass up here. You think you can do this to me? They sit there like, oh shit, my bad, yo. Like, what the fuck? I've been waiting for this shit. You gonna do this? Like, okay, all right. My bad, man, my bad.
All you heard in the clouds was, you motherfucker.
You motherfuckers. You get your ass over here. We don't even know where they went. We don't even know where they went. And that's why Thanos' brother showed up like, yeah, I know where they at, y'all. I know where they at. We gonna find them. What's up? So we gonna do this?
So what did he mean when he said, so is he going to release them and then pass judgment, or is he going to...
Who knows? Who even fucking knows? All I know is this motherfucker was mad. You saw steam coming out of those eye sockets.
All 8 of them?
Yeah, you saw steam rise up.
Fucking Iron Giant.
He was mad. And then he just straight disappeared. Like, when a motherfucker disappeared like that, you know he's heated. Just like that. But I am excited to see more of the Eternals. I'm excited to see what this motherfucker is going to lead into. Because it's a lot. And this was a great theater going experience for me. Bring it the fuck on. Because next we got Far From Home. No Way Home. I keep saying it wrong. Goddamn. No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Home and every goddamn... Listen. No Way Home. I cannot fucking wait to see this fucking movie. Because, like, at this point, who even knows what's going to happen in this motherfucker? Who knows? But I cannot fucking wait. I really, really can't fucking wait. Day one, we there. Day fucking one. If you're on the fence about this fucking movie, if you watch this long and you still haven't gone seen it, go see it. Just go see it.
And go with an open mind and enjoy things for your fucking self.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't care about the arguments. I don't care about somebody saying, how could you? Why did you like it? Fuck all that shit. And fuck anybody trying to tell you before you go see it to not like it, because people are trying to control your brain. Love shit for what you want to love it for. If you have a certain preference, that's fine. But also give everything a fucking chance.
I don't care if Thanos himself knocked on my door. I opened and said, don't go see that movie. I don't give a fuck. I would go see it anyway.
Fuck it. If he said don't go see it, I might just be a bitch.
No, I'm gonna get snapped right in that theater. Like, oh, it's good.
He gonna be up behind you. So you went to go see it anyway, my child. Come with me.
It is inevitable. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to see it anyway. Like, hey, man, hey. It don't even matter.
Look at Marvin say cheese.
It don't fucking matter. It doesn't even fucking matter. I love the, like, I just love the experience. Like, and it's not just the movie, it's just the whole experience surrounding it. Like, I just had a good time, man.
I had a good time.
I just had a good time.
IMAX.
So, yeah. IMAX laser is a must. If you have an IMAX laser screen near you, go see that motherfucker. Just, you have to witness the perfection of an IMAX laser screen. At least once in your motherfucking life. At least once.
Shit. This is like more.
Outrun who you really are.
Where was this nigga in Endgame? Where were you in Endgame?
Who are you?
That's his name. That's who he is. Yo, that's his signature.